I read this in a single day. It consumed me, it compelled me, and most of all, it made me feel so deeply. This is a novel about a zombie, but it's not a horror novel in the genre sense. This novel follows our unnamed protagonist, one of the undead, as she is facing the loss of everything. We meet her in the first line of her sharing, "I lost my left arm today." And by losing her arm, she's finding herself. In her introduction and in our following of our protagonist, we are introduced to a really a culture of what it means to be undead. We have this apocalyptic world in which nature is returning to form, and the remnants of humanity as we know it are becoming fewer and far between. Yet the undead are developing a culture of their own, a religion, a belief system, a purpose for themselves. And in following our protagonist, we don't even learn, but we question and we explore what it means to live, what it means to die, what it means to exist in the world as is, and how we can improve it. I mentioned that our protagonist is unnamed, and that is a major and intentional theme throughout this very short novel, is the idea of names or lack thereof. The undead are these figures who are taking names for themselves because they can't remember. They see a name, they repeat names, they try to resurrect themselves through naming. And by extension, they become something new, someone new themselves. And as each individual becomes themselves, a community develops. The irony here in this novel is that as we follow the undead and their cultural developments, the depictions of the remaining living in this world are more animalistic and more inhumane than what you would think the undead would be. You have this exploration of the individual versus the communal and the reality versus ritual. Anne de Marcken's writing is so intentional in her explorations and depictions that I truly could not remove a piece from this novel. It would degrade it, and I couldn't add anything more to make it better. As it was written, it's a wonderful, beautiful, exquisite, moving, rich exploration of this is a novel of grief above all, but it also is a novel about hunger, about madness, about hope, about what lasts and what is over and what is gone and what is forever, and the space in between all those things, and about the world itself, what it is and what it can be and what we can make of it. This is a novel that I hope you read because it is an experience in and of itself. As much as I basically gushed here about it, it is one to experience on your own. This is a novel that I hope many people read, that I hope you'll read and enjoy.